Alright, we're in the same area, but different area. Same spot, I guess. Same wildlife preserve. Different paths. It's 5.5 miles of bush. And this is the kind of thing we really enjoy doing. Where'd my little guy go? There he is. We enjoy going through hikes through nature. See some squirrels or wildlife or whatever it is. Hopefully, we're going to get up to some wetland area there. We might see some more of those cranes. And I don't know, whatever else is out here. Look out, Eli. Well,
to that side and you can't really see what's on that side.
You did good. You didn't run into anybody. Tons and tons and tons of oak leaves. I never had many of them growing up. Well, they were around in our area, but not on our farm that I can remember. We had a lot of maples, but there's lots of oaks here. I actually don't see too many maples. You find any maple leaves? That's oak again. It's like this whole bush is full of oak trees. Hey? Lots and lots of oak. Yep, that's a big oak too.
I remember I got one that was like big.
And then we got some kind of coniferous tree there. I don't know what kind it is. Whoa, that is a big one. So this is important for families. I think it's important for all of us to connect back with God's world. But take your families out to appreciate it. I got the smartphone here, yes I do, but we're not playing games on it. Leave that at home. Go out, get some air, spend some time with your kids, quality time, get some exercise. Boy, we all need that. And yeah, just marvel at creation. God made a wonderful world. That one's huge, hey? Just learned. Ainsley just read the sign. It often grows in a mud puddle, you said?
Yeah. It's the fastest growing.
Oh no, one of the meanings of loblolly is mud puddle, where these pines often grow. Okay, yeah, you're right. But it's the fastest growing southern pine, so that's what that is. That is a tall tree, nice and straight.
There's no branches like that on the top.
This is perfect for making your next pole barn. Right there, that is massive. Tall and straight. So we'd be familiar with jack pines. I don't know if they're related or not. Jack pines grow incredibly tall and straight too.
Is this the name of the tree? Is loblolly?
Yeah, loblolly pine. The fastest growing southern pine. Cool. You know, I really appreciate it. Again, the men and women that did that. Somebody put that there so you can learn. There you go. And that's one of the branches from it. From a pine tree. Pine trees have these long needles. And it should have cones. So we'll probably find some pine cones in it right here. And they'll have pine cones. And this is how they spread their seed. In here. Back to wearing coats again. Just cooled off here with the sunshine disappeared, but still so nice to be out here. Kids are having fun. Hi. Now, one thing I've been looking for a lot more now, our forests are full of mushrooms in Russia. And I never really noticed them before because I never paid any attention to it. Whoa, how many?
You want a family? Family, come on.
That's how big the tree is?
That's how big the tree is.
That's a big tree. Big tree. I never really looked for mushrooms before because I never really was into it, but I noticed in Russia we have a lot of them. So I don't know anything about mushrooms. Again, you can drop your comments down below, but I'm assuming it's just because it's more damp there maybe, but probably also something to do with soils. I have no idea. I don't see that many here, but maybe it's the wrong time of year. I did see some earlier, okay, but like a tree like this in forest by our farm, covered in mushrooms. So I don't know. Something I'd like to learn more about. It's quite a tradition. People picking mushrooms. Lots of good stuff out there to eat. There's the sand cranes flying overhead. Beautiful.
And a moisty soil. And it is used for fuel and rough construction. And it's good food for ducks, songbirds, turkey, squirrel, mice, and deer.
Interesting. It's also called an oak, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see if that's water oak. Last time we said it was a swamp oak.
Interesting.
I would have never figured that was an oak. And we always call these other ones.
This is the tree?
These ones. These are the oak trees with the acorns on them, I think.
This is the
Well, this is obviously in the same family. And why, I'm not sure either. Who knows? It's still pretty cool. There, I was just talking about a mushroom. There's one right there. So this, apparently, is from a sycamore tree, which the kids rightly said Zacchaeus from the Bible. And Jesus told him to come down from there. Because I'm going to your house today. Because I'm going to your house today. So I don't know if he was in a tree quite that big, but it's in that family, I guess. No worries. There's some mushrooms growing on the bark here. A lot of different types of trees in here. Now that might be boring for some folks, but we enjoy it. Look at that one, guys, in there. It's all twisted up. Probably somebody turned it when it was a baby tree. I don't know. Looks like it's actually been twisted in a circle. And then kept growing.
It wanted to go one way, so somebody pushed it the other direction.
Maybe.
And then a bit later, a couple years later, or
back the other way again.
months later, came back and they shoved it, turned it around it to keep it stuck.
Maybe.
Look at this tree,
Oh yeah.
Sycamore tree.
That's the sycamore again, yeah. And I thought, I could be wrong. Isn't this what it's like in Nizhny Novgorod, close to the pedestrian strip or something? Somewhere we seen it where we were walking. There was a tree similar to this. Again, I don't know much about trees. So. We recently toured a museum, Grey Roots Museum in Ontario. And in there it was talking about how the Native Americans would bend some of these trees to make for markers, kind of like this tree. So if you can see how that one's bent, I'll walk off the path and then you see how that one's got a big kink in it. And they would do that on purpose. I don't know about this one, but they would do that on purpose as markers so they could tell for years and years and years which directions to go. So we've seen a couple of them like that in here. And they're just talking about it with the kids. Now it could happen naturally too. I have no idea. Yeah? These fuzzballs, look out behind you with them. What are they? Oh, they're actually hard.
Hey, this is where you need like an app.
Yes.
Like, we could really use an app to
An app for this.
To identify all these things.
Coming to a channel near you. That's cool. And that's coming off of where? This guy? On the way up there?
It looks like it way up there.
One of these trees.
Up above your head, way up there in the top. You can see all those things there.
Interesting. Do you think there's seeds in there?
What is it, hackberry?
Hackberry tree.
Oh, the fruit is good for songbirds and mice, and its name comes from nagberry, which refers to cherries in Scotland. Fence posts and furniture are made from its wood.
Cool.
Once again, you don't necessarily have to go to school, like sitting in a desk to learn. This is learning as well. Kids getting a valuable education that a kid sitting at a desk might not get. Or might get, but it's just a different way of learning the same thing. So many different ways to learn. And even if you do go to school, that's perfectly fine. You can still get out here when you're not in school and learn some more, because it's really cool to learn about the world around us.
Aromatic roots, twigs, and bark. Its oil is used for flavoring and in soaps and lotions. The three different shapes of leaves make the tree unquick. It has beautiful foam and fall colors. How do I get out of there?
I think every single person that we pass on this trail is like, hey man, how's it going? Or hey, how are you? But none of us actually stop to shake hands or like actually, hear an answer. It's like, hey, how are you? Good, how are you? Good. I keep walking. It's such a North American thing, I guess, yeah. And being in Russia so long, nobody really does that. Like if somebody does ask you, then they expect you to stop and like talk for a while. So the vast majority of people don't do that. Anyway, and so we kind of got over it because we've been over there for a while. You don't really just nod and smile and say hello to a total stranger so much as you would here, I guess. It's interesting. Differences. Random. There's a turtle. Ah, the shell of a turtle. I'm like, how did he climb up there? So somebody found a turtle shell. That's cool, and they left it for everyone else.
That's what it's not a shell.
It's hollow. But there used to be a feller in there. So that is really neat. And that is a turtle shell. Very cool. You think it's a snapper? Why?
Because it said on the sign the first spot we walked.
Yeah.
And it had a picture of a turtle like that.
Yeah.
And it said it was a snapper.
I thought snappers have red on them somewhere.
I don't think that was a snapper. Snapping turtle shells will have more like a points on them and stuff.
Don't they have red on them somewhere?
Yeah, this one would be, if you flip it over, it's a different type. Yeah, it doesn't look like a snapper to me, but maybe.
The top kind of looks like a picture, except on the picture they were green.
Maybe an Alabama snapper.
Maybe, it might be different.
That's probably not an Alabama accent, but whatever. It's all good. We're coming out to a fork in the road. Where do we go?
You can either go to the wall or...
Found another twirly tree in here. So somebody must have done that, because I can't see that growing in the nature. That's really cool. I have to remember to do that to a tree sometime.
What tree are you talking about? That snapped one?
Yeah, it's all twisted and twirled.
Here's one.
You know what? Ainsley was just pointing here, and some of this is doing the same thing. But there's a vine growing around it. So that makes sense. The vine probably was stuck around it, and then it grew funny. I think so.
It probably blocked some of the, I don't know.
Juices that flow up? Yeah, I think you're right. And the tree grew, and it couldn't grow there. So smart. This is a field. Sand cranes are in the field. You can just hear them everywhere.
Should we take a shortcut?
Through the bush?
A long cut. No, right there.
Well, no, because we got to turn right up there, back through the bush. We do, we do. Maddie?
Yeah, that's actually talking about it.
Where's the birds, Maddie?
Don't stop on the boat.
Where's the birds? You see them? Where are they? Lots of birds.
Yeah.
Yeah? Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. You fast. You fast. Successful hike. You guys had enough? Tired?
I think you said it was what, 5 kilometers?
5 miles or something.
5 miles.
Which, I don't know, it must be 7 or 8 kilometers, I think.
5.5 miles.
5.5 miles. So we might have took a bit of a shortcut.
And
Finley, come back, buddy. Watch the dogs. And there's our motorhome. Old Winnie. She looks a lot better now that it rained the other day. We got it clean. Took some of that salt and grime from the road off. Don't look too bad. Still old. Alright, reminder everybody, go out. Go out into the wild. Enjoy nature. Take a look. See what you find. It's pretty wonderful out there. Pull your way out of there. Come on, Mom. Ah, no, ain't gonna happen.